sit. Because I don't want you to always bend over to make her sit, right?
Okay.
Because her main language is body language, all dogs, right? So you bending over is a part of the sit command.
All right.
Right? So then you go to stand up and you say sit, and she looks at you like you're crazy. Because you're like, you're not bending over, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring our hand up like this. Yes. And when her butt and feet touch the ground, that's when we say yes.
Okay.
You want to put that marker the moment she touches the ground.
Okay.
Because you're telling her, you doing that because of me doing this got you the reward,
Okay.
right? Be quick with the word yes, slow with the food. So, she's following you. Good girl, come on. Now just lift my hand up. Oh.
Sorry.
Wrong pipe. Come here. Yes. Okay. And words are foreign to them. Yeah. So the reason I do this, yes, is because it manipulates your dog's body mechanics. It makes her head go like this, which makes her butt do that. Okay. She's already getting tired, right? So when you go to work, she'll be like,
I'm ready to go to my friend.
yeah, she'll sleep pretty good. So here's how this works for sit, okay? You're gonna say the word, then do the hand signal. Just like learning a foreign language, you hear the foreign word first, followed by the translation. In this case, the foreign word for her is sit. The dog translation is this.
Okay.
So you want them separated. So it looks like this. Come here. Come here, girl. Sit. Yes. Good girl. Sit. Yes. And what happens over time is she starts to learn, they say that word before they do this, and I get food. And she starts to anticipate, and she starts to listen when you say the word, right? Come here. Sit. Yes. So you saw that time I didn't even get my hand up all the way.
Faster.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and try it.
Sit. Yes.
This was really good. Just watch her butt and say yes as soon as her butt touches the ground.
Roxy. Yes.
Good.
Sit.
Yeah. But you got the other half right. All right, now get both halves together.
You're laughing at me.
You're doing really good.
Roxy. Sit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. One more time.
She's lazy.
Yes.
Now if she sits. If she sits before you say anything, don't reward her. Because she's learning in context that doing this is getting her food.
Okay.
So her brain goes, if I just do this, they'll give me food.
They'll give me.
Yeah, so just go ahead and try it again.
Okay. I'm going to go to the other side. Roxy. Sit.
You got time a little bit. So what I like to do is walk back. Come here, girl. Come on. You. Sit. Yes.
Do it faster.
Because if you stop, she'll just go right into a sit.
Okay.
So you almost want to
Come on, Roxy.
say
Sit.
it again.
Yes.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Okay.
And then you can also make her come get the treat too. So because you'll see after a while she won't want to get out of the sit. Come here. Sit. Nope. Now right there,
Sorry, I
she
distracted.
didn't listen, right?
Yeah, she did.
So I say nope and I walk away. Sit. Yes. And then make her come get it.
Okay.
That'll reset her. So you saw there where I said it and she didn't do it.
Uh-huh.
I said nope and I walked away from her. And what did she do? She's like, oh, where are you going? Right? So if you tell her sit and do this and she doesn't, yes, then what I want you to do is say nope and walk away. Don't repeat the command.
Okay.
She's got big ears. She heard you.
Okay.
Just be clear about the definition. What we're telling her, because she sat for you 3-4 times in a row within 1 second. That's the new minimum acceptable standard, meaning she can't sit any slower than that and expect to get a reward. So I'm going to say it once, I'm going to do this once, and you have 1 second to do this.
Do it.
If you don't, you say nope, and you walk away.
Okay.
Because we can't correct her, it's not fair, she doesn't know, but we can tell her, if you don't do it,
I'm not gonna give
you
you
don't get a
anything.
reward, and I leave you. Sorry.
Can I repeat?
Alright, you ready?
Yeah, right.
Next thing we're going to do is teach focus. What this is going to lead to is you'll be able to say Roxy and she'll look you in the eyeballs, which we'll use for a lot of things. But the first thing we need to do is get her to see.
I need more.
More.
Yeah,
Distance.
then.
I think she's going to go outside if you do that. We'll go in the other room.
Oh, really?
Come
Oh,
here.
yeah,
Come this
okay.
way.
Yeah, it's because the
Yes. See, she's starting to learn that word, right?
Yes, you know.
But see how
Yeah.
slow I am to
you know
reward?
that's coming.
Yes.
Okay.
Good girl. Yes. Now you notice earlier when she jumped up, she actually was looking me in the eyes. But I didn't reward it because I didn't want her to think that jumping is what I wanted her to do. Yes!
Just look up and that's what you
Yep,
want.
as soon as she looks you in the eyeballs, the moment she does, just say it. She doesn't have to look long. We'll do that later on. All right? Go ahead and give it a shot. And also, the other thing is be hard. Keep your hands very quiet. Make sure you're not a fidgety person
Okay.
because otherwise she'll stare at your hands. Okay?
Okay.
You can step your arms by side. Go ahead, start making the noise.
How was it? Roxy. Yes.
Perfect. Not many people get that right the first time. Good job, Sue.
Thank you. Yes.
Good. Change up your reward hand. Sometimes right hand, sometimes
Okay.
left hand, so she doesn't focus on one side of your body. Okay,
Okay.
one more time.
Roxy. Yes.
Excellent. You got it. So your goal for next week is to get it to where you can go, and she looks you in the eye. So two
Okay.
noises.
Okay.
You see she's getting faster and faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's expecting it.
So if it's down to two noises by next week, you just go, and she does that. Then we can start putting her name in front of it.
Oh.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Nice.
Tolerance building. This is to get her to use being touched all over. So you can clip her nails, or if you're trying to find a tick or a flea on her, or get something out of her ear, or whatever. Come here, girl. So, here's how this looks. I'm going to have a treat in this hand, okay? I'm gonna have her targeting it. The other hand, I'm gonna touch something. Like I'm gonna check her ear. As long as she stays on my treat, it's fine. So I'll touch her
And
ear.
she's not
I
eating
stop.
it, right?
Yes.
I mean, she's not having it yet.
Correct. She's just doing this, and I'm touching some part of her body. Then as long as she stays on my hand, and I'll give her the reward, okay? What I'm trying to get her to do is learn that she can shut off pressure by ignoring it,
Okay.
and she'll be rewarded for doing it, okay? So she's tasting this. I touch her leg. Oh, see, that's too much. Come on. Come here. Go ahead, touch an ear. I let go. Yes.
Okay.
But you saw how like I touched her ear and she came off my hand.
Exactly.
I just started again.
Okay.
All right. And then,
Like, what are you doing?
yeah. And then you go to touch her tail, which is too much for her. Aw. Are you tired? I mean, she's pretty tolerant. But the idea is to be able to like run your fingers through her toes, look her over like you're trying to find something on her.
In that position, she's really, really good.
Yeah.
But whenever you have her up, like when the bed
Yes.
tries to do anything with her, like holding her up
Yeah.
here, she doesn't like that.
Okay.
But in that position, you could get her.
So if you want to get used to holding her, here's what you do. All right. You can hold her like this, and you can do the same tolerance building. So you're holding her. Yes, good girl.
Oh.
Does she do it for you or just the kids?
What, this?
Yeah.
Mostly with the bed.
With the
With
bed.
the bed, yeah.
Okay, this will help get her more tolerant. Okay, so with the vet, it's very stressful. Because when she goes to the vet, what do? They stick something in her butt, they give her a shot,
Yeah.
and she's
do
like,
something in the nose.
yeah, so has a bad association, so she's trying to get away.
Okay. Hey.
But say you want to get her more tolerant at the vet's office, what you do is you just have her tasting this, and then they touch some part of her body, and then yes.
Okay.
All right, not too hard, right? So do that with her. You can have Sammy do it, or you hold the treat and Sammy touches her.
Okay.
All right, get her used to being touched all over, picking her up, grabbing her by the belly. Anything you would need to do, check her nails. Like I said, tell people like,
Anything that we need.
right. And just get her to have a good association doing it. So one day if like she's got an
That's it.
injury, or you gotta check her ear, and she's like, But if she's used to you just going in there, she's like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Then we have and we want to do that while they're a puppy. The last thing is confidence building to environmental stressors. And what I mean by environmental stressors is things outside that make noise or fall over objects, right? She's at an age right now where she's what's called a fear stage of development, where she's making lifelong associations. So she's never seen keys, right? She hears a crash and she goes, oh, what's that? What we want to do is take advantage of this situation and say, if you go and check it out, there's a reward in it for you. So I drop keys, put a piece of food on it. So she's investigating them, and because she did, she got rewarded for it. Okay? See what I'm saying? Right? Now, say you came across something that was way too loud and freaked her out. What do you want?
Vacuum cleaner. Vacuum cleaner.
Well, it's okay because she's kind of scared of that. Because I have dogs who attack them.
Oh, you come here, you give me that.
Let's say you came across something that's way too loud and it freaked her out. All you're gonna do is just keep sweetening the deal until she checks it out. So say, for example, I dropped this. She was totally scared of it. She wouldn't even go near it. What I would do next, I have to hold her back because she wants to go for it. Yep, put another one. Still, if she won't, make a little food trail
so she
to it.
can go to it. Okay.
Yeah. And it kind of gets the momentum going,
Oh.
right? See how that works?
That's awesome.
Now, if you're outside and you walk her or anything else like that, you find something on your walks that scares her, just bring some treats with you. Just do that.
She's investigating it. Yeah. Just in case, just in case.
Well, that's the idea. We want her to investigate stuff because when you have a dog that's very fearful of things, they tend to bark a lot more.
Okay.
So a lot of the small dogs are very nervous and they hear something outside and right?
Yes.
Because they're easily shocked.
Whatever we bring that's new, she'll be like, what is that? Like,
Yeah,
With the
she's never
guitar.
seen it.
what is it?
With the guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever is new to her.
Yeah, so anything you see that's new, just make her check it out. So if you got the guitar out, she's like, put it down on the ground or in the case, right? So she'll knock it, and put a piece of food near it, and then she checks it out. And then you just get her used to it.
That's
You
it.
gotta go, you think?
I think when she